So, when we last left off, the party had made their way to Dorado, uh, Havelock's home. And after scouring through the ruins and letting free a few prisoners of war, you managed to learn the story that the invaders that razed this city took all of its wealth and made a floating city that has just recently crashed down in front of you. I guess not crashed, it is landed. And even though that the oceans have gone away and the sky has become dark and desolate and there is just absolute nothingness in every direction, you are blinded by a golden city with lights and illusions flashing and all sorts of different magics and mischief happening. The streets are literally paved with gold. Most everything you see has this sort of golden glint to it that you actually see some people like trying to look around and see if anybody is watching so they can like try and chip off a piece, but there is people everywhere. And not many people can get away with stuff. You see, these strange carts that are animated by engines powered with various elementals trapped within their compartments. You see citizens standing on the side of the street, exposing their necks to vampire passers-bys, trying to make any sort of earnings on the street. This place is full of every single desire and sin you can possibly think of. What would you guys like to do? You are an eclectic group that could probably just walk in, as there is just crowds of people everywhere. But you do have, going down the list, a big crab man with you, along with a eldritch monstrosity raptor, and several fish warlords that are well known amongst the community. So, and you also have a giant crab mech that you need to park somewhere.
Dude, they got free
I
parking
would
in
like
this
to
city?
run for mayor.
Okay. Roll an athletics check. Havelock, take an egg point for laughing at my dumb joke.
Did no one else see it?
Nope,
No,
nobody
I got
did.
it. Lower my head. Like I got it.
I got a free egg point.
Yeah. Maybe you guys should laugh more at my jokes.
I'm
Every level.
smiling, damn it.
You're not smiling
We
good
can't
enough.
see your smile. That don't count.
Yeah, well, that's for me.
Okay.
You're not smiling good enough.
Fuck you, I'm happy.
You're not smiling loud enough.
That's
didn't
right.
know there
we
was
wanna
a
hear
joke.
You smile.
Yeah. You see like a group of kids getting led through the streets, and they've got this sort of like rope between them that you think that it's like a group of like kids going on a trip, but you can actually see that they are bound by their hands, and it is like a chain gang of children. You can see that they are of various races, but none of their skin is pale white and none of their eyes are red, which leads you to believe that these are non-turned vampire children being led.
Havelock looks at Zani. Can these people join us?
They get into a vampire?
Yes, I'm worried about that.
What, you
They get
scared?
into a lesser virgin, yeah. They
I'd
could.
prefer not to get turned into one.
Well, try not to get bitten.
So if they bite me, I get turned.
In theory, yeah, maybe.
Is there any way to reverse it?
Unless you know cleric. Maybe.
What's a cleric?
Person who believes in God.
Havelock,
Okay.
you know the term. There is like a special type of magic physician who was named after cleric, who was the first one to expedite this kind of magic in his field, and so the job was named after him. You know cleric personally.
You
So,
talk too much.
Johnny, I only see one problem. Don't clerics rely on the power of gods?
Yeah, and those are all
And the
kinda
gods
gone
aren't
now.
here anymore. So this ain't gonna
Well,
be useful anymore.
Slightly problematic.
Well, a paladin. Technically.
If one of us get torn, can we go back in time to untorn them?
No, because
Can I just burn it out of them?
No, as in go back in time to where clerics could still use their powers.
Yeah.
Probably.
The gods ain't here right now, but if we go back, they'll be there.
The
You
power
guys
will be
do
around.
know that when you went back in time that the events hadn't take place, but the gods have been missing for a long time, and also the gods exist outside of time.
So clerics might have their powers.
No,
Shit.
the gods are no longer with you. So no matter where you go and what you do, a cleric would not be able to do anything.
See, and that's why I didn't like that cleric guy.
And that's actually why you believe that most of the people here, you actually see probably that there's like I don't know, there's some paladins being like they're tied up on spikes, and like vampire kids are throwing rocks and stuff at them and be like, where is your god now? And they're like, you know, all excited
Havelock.
because these vampires are thriving without, you know.
Havelock's grip on his golden spear is tightening because he really wants to stab some people right now. Grinding my teeth right now.
Is the person still alive on Spike or no?
No, they're like tied up.
So they're dead. They're
Yeah.
just a symbol, pretty much.
No, they're alive. They're just spike was like the wrong term. There's like some sort of like pillar or pole that's like they're yeah.
They've been crucified, pretty much.
Not
They're on an
crucified
obelisk.
because they're not bleeding out. They're not gonna die. They're like in the stocks basically, but like in a very simple version. Like because a stock is like an actual shaped wooden thing. These guys are literally just tied up to something. I mean, if you imagine like what a pyre is, where they literally just put a bunch of firewood around a pole and then burned people, it's basically sort of like that, but without the fire.
Okay.
How about this? They're a
can't seem-
fence. They're tied to a fence.
Sparrow, I ran into a problem.
Yes.
Seems like I can't roll anything on my character sheet.
Ooh. Dungeons and Dragons or D&D Beyond is probably not doing well right now. What is it that you need to do?
It just says that I'm viewing a character.
Oh, that's
You
not
probably
good.
need to sign in.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
able to
not
roll.
sure how the permissions on that work exactly, but
Is anyone else able to roll?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know roll.
I am.
See, are you doing it like through the campaign itself? That might be why. You have to go do your account itself.
Looks like Freddy died.
I mean, is there something specific that you need to gain access to, or are you just concerned that you can't
Well.
view stuff?
Give me a second, I'm gonna look into it.
Okay. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, after the like,
You guys are, like, I'll say 200 feet away. You guys are still, like, in the, yeah. You guys are in sort of like the alcove where the, sort of, the royal house would have been. just like really far away from anyone else. So nobody's seen you guys or the Baraki yet. But just sort of like whatever you guys want to do, whenever you want to do it, just let me know.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I could see what the outfits of these vampires look like?
All kinds.
Do I see like any common ones within them?
Not exactly, I guess. What are you trying to go for?
I'm gonna copy one of their outfits.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're all just sort of wearing various finery. But yeah, if you just want to put like some golden duds on, you can do that. Because you have shift weave clothes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have him dress stuff like that then.
Okay.
It's not like figure like the floor like dirty.
Alright, I got access again.
Okay, cool.
Like
See, I bet you guys aren't regretting me freeing those warlords now, are you?
I mean, yeah, if you guys just literally want to go in and attack, you've got a
We've got
A small
4
army
immortal
with you.
warlords on our team.
and weapons that can probably rival a country, a small city.
I will also say this. If you want to summon Kitongu, you can.
Could Joshua guess where here would be just from like general environment or
You want to guess where what is?
He wants to
The
guess where the
spear.
spear is.
What spear are you guys talking about?
I think he's
They
talking
think
about
that the
golden
weapon
weapons.
we're getting is a specific
Yeah,
golden
gold-
Oh,
spear.
gotcha.
golden
No, there's
spear.
just like a whole bunch of different weapons here. These are all like traditional golden alloy weapons here.
They're 100% pure gold,
Mm.
unless they've been tampered with somehow.
yo, so
Or
can we
gold.
just get like the warlords up here, get them to ransack the city for weapons, drive the city into the tree, and
I
like
don't think it's
go
a smart
nuts.
idea just to send weakened warlords into the fight. Yeah, they're warlords and they're immortal, but they've been locked away in Eden for like thousands of years. They're
Yeah.
definitely a lot weaker than when I fought them.
Yes,
Well,
they are
one of them
emaciated.
anyways.
They are
So should we just
feral.
like kidnap some children and feed them to them?
I don't
Or
think
get 'em some
feeding
hot
them is
dogs.
gonna do much. They've been
do
coerced
they
into
eat?
these abomination states. They're no longer the warlords that I fought.
What do they eat?
But I'm pretty sure they'll eat anything you give it to them. But then again, I don't know any of their species.
Could Joshua guess where the piloting mechanism would be?
Yes, there is like a big tower at the center of this thing where it if you imagine like the Eiffel Tower crossed with like the pyramid and, you know, any other sort of like pointy structure. Actually, it looks like a big lighthouse.
Oh, is it
We're,
the
we're
one
going
with the
like
golden
full
beacon,
Bioshock
pretty
with
much?
this.
Is it
Joshua
the one with the
starts
golden
walking.
beacon on it, pretty much?
Alright, who wants to ram a city into the god tree? Raise your hand.
Could
That
be
should just
interesting.
says you.
I prefer to kill all these people first.
I
Probably
mean,
learn what was going on
Well, I
here.
mean, if we
What?
ram the city into a god tree, it's most likely to kill them.
Yeah, but some of them might live.
You can clean up the stragglers later.
you can kill
Would you
2
rather-
stones with 1 tree.
Exactly.
I don't care about killing stones. I'm here to kill vampires, damn it.
You can kill all the vampires very quickly if you ram the city
Why
into
do
the
it quick?
tree.
They made my people suffer.
I will say this. I had plans for like a bunch of different magic items that you could use and various different places that you can, heist into them. The one thing that I did not plan for was you guys hijacking the entire city and breaking into the control tower. So that'll be
Phil.
very interesting to see you guys try to
Phil,
do that.
you've seen me alone do dumb shit. What were you expecting when you have a whole group of us?
So it's agreed we're breaking into the control tower.
Not until I upgrade my spear.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Not we should-
Holgir wanted to do something. What was Holgir's thing?
We do want to actually scout out the one that I assume that's the magical spears are in, the magical items focused casino or hotel combo over there. We should definitely check that one out, make sure we can actually get to the spears before we go crashing anything into anything.
Wait a minute, aren't vampires weak to gold?
No.
No,
Didn't I stab Zani
they're
with a
weak to
damn...
stabbing.
Yes. they're
I
weak to
stabbed Zani with my golden... No, not my golden thing. I zapped my golden anvil on him and stopped him from healing.
That's just because it's an anvil.
I don't have a healing factor.
Well, one of
A
these
question about my
casinos
two-
probably have attachments for my spear. If I can upgrade my spear again, that'd be amazing.
So go gambling.
Silver
No, I
works
prefer to just
on
stab them.
turned creatures, things like werewolves and vampire. There are born vampires, and then there are turned vampires. So it's a different thing. So
It
gold
doesn't
works
matter, all of them
on
look the
Are
same.
the original.
Are they
race.
allergic to the sun?
Well, the sun's not an answer here. The sun's gone.
But I wonder if I could use my morning's lullaby to maybe produce some kind of sunlight beam.
I hope you roll really high then.
I hope you live before you get there.
50-50.
Is that possible, Sparrow?
Yes, I also just realized something very terrifying. Let's just say
no.
that I did not plan for you guys to go to a city with vampires with Joshua wielding the fire of creation.
Oh,
You know,
really
I'm
not
gonna
a break.
Alright,
Okay, guys, hear
I'm
me
gonna
out.
trust you.
If you guys want to take some time and enchant all of your weapons with the primordial fire of creation,
I think my plan for murdering all these people is a lot more valid now that we have the fire of creation.
Give it to me.
Bro,
Bro,
just go to the tower,
Bro,
light the whole
me.
city on fire, and ram it into the city. Why are we overcomplicating it? I mean the
really
tree,
want to
not the
stab these
city.
kids.
Give me the power.
Oh my god, just kidnap some people afterwards.
No, I'm not gonna kidnap them. I'm gonna stab them.
Oh my god. You're
why
making
can't
this
you
so
stab
hard.
some people on the way to kidnapping the entire city?
Also, with level 5 creation.
Alright, who wants Fire of Creation powers? Hand over your weapons.
I can
Sure,
use it.
I'll hand him my morning's lullaby sword.
Your weapons cannot be enchanted, unfortunately.
Damn. Alright.
Yo, why?
Because they already have a power inside of them.
Oh.
Does
Alright,
that mean the
Johnny
Zagan
boy,
stuff
give
that
me-
Zani has can also be enchanted?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, so nobody can have primordial fire powers?
I can make
So-
a whole new weapon.
I have a question. Is a good idea infuse my wooden shields with fire
With
power?
flames?
It's magical
Well,
fire,
yeah.
so I would allow it.
Well, we won't find until we try.
Wait, is it
Could
like
you,
a is it like a one use thing?
No.
I'll say that
I
it will
assume it's
last
kinda
for
like that.
24 hours.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, I was gonna say it was like a passive effect.
Also,
Like,
because we have Joshua and Johnny that are both really good at enchanting stuff, I'm not going to take any time to do any rolls or anything. It just happens. So, whenever you guys get into combat, you just have fire weapons.
Magic.
Could you improve my hotstone? I picked this up in one of the villages on the way in here, and I think you might enjoy it.
Where's that?
In the inventory,
Joshua
it's called
just-
a hotstone.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's
I have
a-
one of those. I have a electric stone.
It's a crystal that you can basically rub it on your weapons, and it does an extra d6 of fire.
Hey,
For a
Spill, can I
minute.
eat the electric stone?
You can try anything more than once.
It looks like candy. I'm gonna eat this stone.
You're like a snicker bar.
Do you really?
You know what? Yeah.
All right. Make a con save.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, you could just rub it on your teeth and electrify your teeth, but you just want to throw it down your gullet.
Ah, damn. I got a solid 10.
You are unable to swallow this brick whole, but you are also unable to scratch its surface with your teeth and break it up.
I'll spit some acid on it. Melt it down a little and then zinc it.
Hey, Thrifty?
Roll damage.
I'll take the hot dog.
Who's standing next to Havelock?
Oh, I'm not saying that the 10. I see her go down.
You know what? I think I am.
All right, Freddy, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
And Havelock.
Alright.
Go down. Magic stone.
By the way, that's a solid 33 damage.
Okay. What'd you
got
get for your
16.
saving? Oh, okay. Havelock, what'd you get for your saving throw?
You said dexterity, right?
Yes.
Hold up, it's rolling. Oh, you fucking kidding me? A 14? I got another damn 4.
Okay. Alright, you both take 26 points of lightning damage as Havelock spits acidic spittle onto this rock and it starts to dissolve, ruining the enchantment that was used to hold the electrical energy within the stone. And it just shoots off. It just goes bang, and you both get lit up instantaneously, and then it's just gone.
No, I was gonna eat that.
Damn, I thought it has a half lightning dragon. I thought.
Oh, that's true. You would
How
take
many?
half damage, Freddy.
Wait, doesn't that mean if I eat Freddy, I'll get lightning powers?
There's
No,
only one
does
way
that
to
mean
find
if
out.
I eat Freddy, I'll
Freddy,
get
let me
lightning
borrow a piece
power?
of your tail.
No.
Come on, it will regrow. Don't
Freddy,
be
let
so-
me borrow a
off.
piece of your tail.
Freddy, you've
Holger,
already
what do
seen
you
what my
wanna do?
acid could do. Don't test me.
I was trying to scout out that magically inclined casino/hotel, whatever it is, and try and figure out where one of the spears and weapons are.
Okay. So
me
if
take
you
a
wanna,
rest.
if
I
you guys
have a
wanna
point of
actually go
exhaustion.
into the city and start wandering around, you can do that. I will give you some generic information because there's just like so many advertisements everywhere. Is that you know that the casino slash hotel is called Archon, and it's ran by this one vampire dude that's sort of like a kind of a mob boss. And so he's got like a bunch of gangsters on the different levels guarding it and whatnot. People can come and go. It is a private establishment, so they only rent out rooms to specific people, and usually they rent it out to people that they do business with, basically. So it's like this is a meeting place more than it is sort of rented out to just random visitors and whatnot. So you couldn't just like walk in and be like, "Hey, can I get a room?" Unless they're
It's
like,
a members
so
only club.
sort of, yeah. So unless you're already doing business, like, hey, you know, we're doing a deal, can we have a private room to like do business or whatnot? It's that sort of establishment or whatnot. Go ahead and make. Are you like talking to people? Or are you just looking? Is this like a persuasion or perception check that you're like doing to like gain information?
I'll interact with the lady at the front desk, and before I go in, can I... Oh, I almost want to mask of many faces myself into a vampire. And then let me run this idea.
I will let you know that
Idea through the...
Mask of Many
Is he lagging
Faces
from
is
anyone
just an illusion, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would know that
Can
vampires
vampires
would
see
be
through
able to
illusions?
smell you and be able to sense that you have a beating heart
yeah.
because they are those kinds of hunters. So that would not
Yeah,
fool anyone.
okay.
I mean, unless you're just being like, I'm putting on makeup to look like a vampire, basically.
No, that would be insulting, probably. But
I just want to give
What
you,
I was
because that
saying
is
is-
information you would know.
gotcha. Basically, I wanted to talk with the lady at the front desk if there's one. And
Yeah.
sort of do some persuasion check to sort of a door situation going on. Some
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion.
about
You're
the
also
area.
roboting a little bit. Is it just him or anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine. It was just Olga.
you're good.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure that it, like, I wasn't hearing everyone else roboting.
I am a robot.
Yeah, Holger, as you walk in, there's probably, even before you get to the desk, there's probably like a lady that walks up, and you can see that she's like an elf woman, and she's not a turned vampire, and she's probably wearing like a skimpy outfit or something. She's like, "Hi, hello, welcome to the Archon. How can I help you?" Her name is Faye.
Womp womp.
He must die.
Interesting. Please
Right.
describe this
Murder.
Fae person.
She
Yes,
has blonde
murder.
hair.
Yeah.
I thought Holger was telling me what he got for his persuasion roll.
He said 30.
I got a 30.
Oh, nicely done. And you're just sort of trying to get some more detailed information. You're basically trying to finagle the information out of her of like where the vault is or whatever. Like, where's the loot? Basically, is what you're trying to figure out, right?
Yeah, see if I can get her to go on like this is our history sort of thing, where she describes everything in a very distinct lecture.
Oh yeah, she like goes into the whole spiel. She's like, okay, we have a very interesting history behind this, and she goes on. Several members of the Royal Guard had these powerful golden spears that would actually create superheated beams of energy. That like they're called golden tracers basically. And they could apparently pierce through anything. And they're cool because they would leave behind like golden trails wherever they, did damage or whatnot. And for a long time, some of the like second in commands of the mobster guy would wield them, but people kept getting killed for them. So they've been locked in the vaults down below.
Does she give any sort of hint for the structure, the sort of layout, how many floors there are?
For the actual like hotel part, which is like there's 65 stories. But I'm sure that you're more interested in the lower elements. There is 3 basements. The lower basement is basically where all the cooking and laundry is done and whatnot. And then below that, there is like a sort of like a holding cell situation for like the staff and whatnot. She like tries to describe it that it's nice and whatnot, but you can tell that this is like where, you know, people that
That's where the servants are kept.
yeah, exactly. And then the 3rd level is the vault and whatnot. And she can like describe that getting from the main level here down to the kitchen area really isn't that big of a deal. Probably if you just sort of walk through and act like you know what you're doing, no one's gonna bat an eye. Mostly because it's run by servants, and you know the guards that are watching aren't really paying attention. These are the kinds of guards that are fat, sitting, eating food and whatnot, not really paying attention. The lower level is a little bit more strict, but mostly because it's sort of like pens and whatnot, and there's again not a whole lot of like guarding and whatnot.
I am curious.
Yes.
Who do they have on that floor? Is this like where they're keeping their political prisoners, or is this just like
Well,
you
currently
couldn't pay your parking fine?
they sort of have like a anyone who comes to the casino and is unable to pay basically ends up in servitude.
Deadbeats.
Yeah. And so that's what happens, is that people that try to come into the city and try to survive basically end up owing their entire life to, you know, whatever, you know, their
Okay, so it's
working.
basically indentured servitude because they gambled too much.
Basically. And she kind of warns you about, like, you know, if you spend too much time in here, if you know, don't get too cocky like all the other adventurers and whatnot, because you probably end up
The
like her.
house always wins.
Yes, exactly. And so it's sort of that situation. And there isn't really like a day and night shift anymore. But basically when they do try to keep their servants looking healthy, at least for the most part, especially the girls for presentation, you know, work in the lobby and whatnot. Want to make sure that there's no scratches on them or anything. But you can see that she does have like one of those fake collars around her neck with like a bow tie, which you assume probably hides some bite marks.
So potential prison riot. Is she able to give us any information on the vault, or is that above her pay grade?
She doesn't know anything about the vault. She's
Sure.
been, you know, she does work here, so she gets taken down to the holding pens when she works enough to be able to earn, you know, some sleep and rest. But otherwise, she knows that there's like this big, sort of locked door. And she doesn't know anything else past that. She hasn't seen anyone come or go through it.
Oh. I wonder if there's a teleportation circle.
Because you rolled a 30, I'll say that maybe you get someone else to come over and talk. She's like, oh, I saw someone go in there, but he turned into mist to go through the door.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Really strong door, got a couple of holes. Just need to find a way to get through them.
I could become a full vampire. Maybe that might help.
I'll kill you if you do.
Yeah. that's fine.
Guys, we have a giant scrap bulldozer.
Can I
Yes,
give a
but then
tip
we'd
to
have to-
Faye?
Yeah, why are we being stealthy about this?
Because you want to
go
get zumped
berserk.
by a whole city of vampires?
I thought you wanted to kill them all.
Yes, but I don't want to get toned. Apparently one bite and I become one.
In theory.
I
And
would
if
like
that
to
happens,
lie
then I'm
and
making
say
sure I don't leave this place alive.
And Joshua,
Yeah.
you say you have something called the fire creation?
What?
Let me sneak up to the vault. I'm the best one for this.
Joshua is let's see, what's the easiest way to describe? There is a primordial being known as Gorthlax the Insatiable Maw, which was the original primordial fire, which was known for destruction, but he helped the new gods take over and destroy the primordials by allowing his basically unyielding power to be used in the World Forge when they created the planar system, basically. So Gorthlax is trying to become this, primordial fire of creation and not destruction anymore. So it's more of a terminology thing than an actual definition thing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, if you guys in a last-ditch effort want to summon Kitongu and Gorthlax and be like, this is where we make our final stands and whatnot, you can do that, but then that might also summon the forces that, got rid of the gods. So in
Okay, I
some
think
sense,
we
you
should-
guys still are stealthing on a multiplanar sense.
We don't
On a
want to
cosmic
make the
scale, we're
people
still
we're
being
getting
chill.
ready to fight know of us yet.
Exactly.
I think we should steal the spear, take over the control room, and then summon the two gods.
I
Like,
say we
just
show
to
everybody
clean up.
heal.
Oh
mean,
my
pretty much.
god! Will you quit it with this murder obsession?
When your entire race is obliterated, then you can talk. Until then, shush.
I would like to protect
No.
Faye. Anything come to her.
What do you want to say, Freddy?
Can I kidnap Faye?
Oh, jeez.
You can do whatever you want.
And we
Alright.
try.
Well, there goes Freddy's couple.
Not just yet,
More
Not just yet.
crimes.
though. Not just yet, though.
Hey, today's the
Right.
war crime campaign.
Raptor.
Just so you know, she is going to die because Havelock said he wants to kill everyone in this city.
If they're a vampire.
Even the puppies?
If it's a vampire puppy, I'm stomping its head in.
Yeah, a pumpy vampire comes over to you.
A vumpy?
Can anyone see me right now?
Yes.
Vampire puppy. He kicks away.
Joshua picks up the vampire puppy.
Okay. It bites your hand and starts sucking your blood.
Joshua lights the vampire puppy on fire.
I beg
Oh,
your
and you were
pardon.
calling me! Oh!
I'm the only one who gets to commit war crimes.
The
How
vampire
dare you.
puppy goes up in smoke. And then you hear one guy over there on a bench that's like, ha 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 ha, do it again.
Okay,
You
good.
got another
Killing
puppy
puppies is
guy?
allowed in this city.
This is a city of wanton violence. So if you just start stabbing somebody on the street, people are probably gonna start cheering.
And then they're gonna zinc whoever loses.
In theory.
Alright. Well, we know where the spears are now, and I'm the stealthiest person here. That, and I'm gonna have Havelock's outfit switch again. This time I'm gonna say copy the Sylvan's outfits.
No, you want like the security.
The security's mainly vampires. I'm clearly not a vampire.
Actually, how big is the room?
Which room?
the main room?
It is 120 square.
Unless someone's able to stop my hole without killing me, I don't think me zessing up a security is gonna work.
There is like a
Uh,
balcony 30 feet up that like people can, you know, have like little seating and look down upon the main like gambling area. And then 30 feet up is the actual ceiling.
Does anyone have a mask by any chance?
No, I can make one.
How
Oh,
fast?
man.
Okay, Sparrow, can I just... Did I hear the stuff the elf person was telling Freddy?
Holgear?
Yeah, Hoagie.
Holger definitely
I'll-
would have relayed it.
Yeah. At the very least, you guys can share
Alright,
that
I'm
information
gonna-
with each other.
Alright, I'm gonna go the way she said. As long as I act like I know what I'm doing, they're probably just gonna let me pass.
Right, Johnny, I'm
Um,
gonna need a mask ASAP.
You walk into the casino, and like all of the vampires that had like their feet kicked up and were just sort of lacing about, instantly like come to attention when they recognize you, an Orican still alive. And they like start murmuring to each other like, "What the heck? Oh, the boss would pay heavy if we captured him."
If any one of these guys even saw it, there's gonna be more than one dead puppy in this fucking casino.
Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and try my idea.
Yeah, what kind of mask do you
Alright,
want?
I like how
Havelock's
nobody's
gonna...
talking with each other.
Just
Just
for
doing
safety
stuff.
I guess I'll mark the grab
Well, I
tank in
mean, we
front of
are
the
a
casino.
vibe-based community.
I don't
What did
think
you
my
say,
plan
Sid?
is gonna work anymore.
What did you say, Sierra?
Just for safety measure, before things go wild, I'm going to park the grab tank in front of the casino. In the
Okay,
worst case
so you
scenario,
just
go to the wall.
you guys just drive the mech through the
The
streets.
getaway Cole!
Everything's going
yes.
downhill.
There's probably like someone in like in basically like the medieval's
valet
version of like a
uniform.
Rolls Royce. It's like, hey, get off the street, get that hunk of junk out of here. But just like moves around you.
Can I
But
kick the dude who said that in the balls?
you want to what?
He wants to kick him in the balls.
He's in a car. Do you get okay?
You
That's
pull
why
him
I
out
I
like
do the
GTA, you kick him.
thing and pull him out of the car.
You so we're going full GTA at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you open the
It's a
door and he's
distraction,
like, what are you
so
doing?
the
Unhand me.
guy-
You grab him and throw him to the street, and like instantly, like a whole bunch of other vampires get out of the car and pull weapons on you.
Okay, I'd like to use my morning's lullaby to produce sunlight beam. God damn.
I don't think you could just like summon a beam of light, but
I would like to
Havelock's
intimidate
gonna
them with
fucking-
primordial fire.
all right, make an intimidation check with advantage. Freddy's helping you.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
trying to go with this, guys, but you're not making it easy.
There's
It's
no
an-
point in making it easy, Sparrow. This isn't the way this is gonna end, bud.
Also,
It's a
Freddy,
distraction,
Freddy, make a sleight of hand check.
So
What'd you get, Joshua?
I thought that would work. Hold on.
No, that's not at all how that would work. You would have to import your character sheet.
First of all, I did.
15.
Oh, did you? Yeah, Freddy, like amongst the commotion, you can just grab like a little mask off of like a vendor. Oh, okay, there you go. Cool. Yeah, Freddy, you just sort of grab a memorabilia mask from somewhere.
Oh wow, both my rolls suck.
Okay, yeah, you
Can I
like
get the auto
produce some
20?
energy, and they're just like, "What are you gonna do, sorcerer boy?" And you are surrounded by like 10 vampires that have like crossbows pointed at you.
Can I turn on insatiable flames?
Okay.
Hmm.
It's so the other guy can sneak in without being noticed.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be
that's the
focused on
takeaway.
fucking.
I think we
what
need
a
a roll for
Fantastic Four
initiative.
outside. Everyone's gonna be paying attention to Mr. fucking Fantastic Four outside. Flame on!
Yeah, motherfuckers, flame on.
Oh my gosh, this is going downhill quickly.
Alright, let's roll initiative,
Wonder
boys.
why?
Because we're
Well,
in
I was
initiative
trying to
now.
intimidate them.
Are you fucking kidding me? A nat 1?
We're all rolling initiative.
Yes.
Alright, I got a 6. Let me update my thing. Out of everything, I got a fucking nat 1.
I got a 6 as well.
Hey, what the fuck is this? We can roll dice in the damn Discord now?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yes.
What'd you
No.
get, Freddy?
I got a 6.
Okay. What'd you get?
How do you spell initiative?
Here.
Ain't fucking.
Bruh.
Oh wait, I figured it out. Oh my god.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure there was a command to roll initiative super easily, but no.
Hooray, I
can't.
did get the lowest row heal.
Ah man, I bet Josh was gonna get the lowest roll.
I mean, one of us got a 5.
Oh my god, why?
Hermigerd. What'd you
Well,
get, Johnny?
20.
A 12?
20.
20.
Oh shit.
What'd you get, Joshua?
Trying to look at my character, but it's not loading.
Okay. Johnny, where would you be at this point? I think this is like several things happening at this really doesn't work at all because like we were having a scene inside and then we're like, oh yeah, you probably parked out front, but on the way there you ran into someone. And Josh was like, I want to go back 20 minutes ago and punch this guy in the balls, and we're like, okay,
You got it wrong. He wanted to kick him in the balls.
whatever.
There's a difference.
Johnny, you can be wherever you want. I think Gargamel and Lee Can are, and all of the Baraki are inside of the yeah, actually, yeah, that's what it was. Like, I think, you guys all, like, walked in, and so you guys were doing all this other stuff when, Sierra parked the Usul outside.
Havelock's hanging out with the fish people in this town.
So older than I think the vault was like on like the top floor or like lower.
Main floor, just like walking straight in through the doors.
I was kind of like used to like walk like the back of the building if I can.
I rolled a 10.
You want 10 plus what?
Okay,
Johnny, you want to
cool.
walk around to the back side of the building?
Yeah, so I can like, it's gonna, like get where the vault would be.
I mean, if you go along the outs, there isn't really a backside because like every single side of the building has a door, basically. There's like 5 swinging, rotating doors on all 4 sides.
I got a 10 plus 4
Okay.
for initiative.
So 14.
Yes. Now tell him that. Well, I'll walk up to whoever. I like to speak with one of your bosses.
The guy that Joshua's attacking on the street?
No, but like the person at the front where in the casino with the right.
I mean, you don't know where the building owner is. He's not like down here at the moment.
If he was in the crowd, he never got pointed out anyway.
Because I would just be outside with him, out to walk in, and then see them.
You don't have to worry about the building owner. He'll be dead soon enough.
Yeah, you guys are like parking the this giant crab mech outside of this casino when Joshua decides to pull a car over and punch someone, and then when he gets mugged for doing it, he bursts into flames.
Flame on.
And then right before like anything happens, like whoa, everybody calm down.
All right, do you want to like just make a persuasion check?
Yes.
Okay,
Gets
go
a
for
nat
it.
20. Initiative ends.
And when they're not
Because
good
we
at
haven't that. We do not use nat 20s enough. because
18.
We get like a bunch.
Okay, you like come over and like be like, hey, this really isn't worth it. And they're kind of like, yeah, that's right. You better hold your friend back. And they're just like kind of relieved that they don't have to fight this burning man. Because that's really annoying. And, you know, they thought that this would be an easy job, you know, just protecting someone. All they have to do is stand around and look tough. They don't want to actually have to fight somebody.
And initiative ends. Okay.
I didn't get to punch anybody in the balls.
I mean, do you still...
I mean, you got the guy right there. You could kick him still.
I'll punch you.
Do you actually want to, Joshua?
No. it's
Okay.
fine.
Embrace your.
Then with that, I will allow us to drop out of initiative for now, but I will still hold. I will still hold on
Did
to
the
these
guy
numbers
get into
for
the
later
place?
use during the session.
Okay, in
when
that
we-
case, I'm not gonna switch my name.
Yeah. But yes, if you guys want to enter into the building and do something, you may do so.
Oh, I'm in the building.
Please go to the casinos.
Bro, that whole thing was a distraction so we could get into the vault place.
Well, I wasn't
You
allowed
should have
to do anything
communicated
because
that
it
with
wasn't
your
my
allies
turn.
first.
Oh.
It wasn't my turn yet. I couldn't do nothing.
I mean, this is why I was asking if you guys wanted to make a plan before you headed into the city.
To be honest,
Plan's
we
very
should have
simple.
taken that opportunity.
What are
If
you
you
talking
guys
about? The
want to
plan's really
step
simple.
out of the session for a moment and do that, we can do that.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, we never followed plans before. Even when we
Yeah,
set them
I mean
up.
that was like one of the big things I was trying to do with this campaign. Is like, oh, if we make an idea and make a plan, and it's just like usually trying to make plans doesn't work too well because you're talking about doing something rather than actually doing something. So
Sparrow, we're pirates.
yeah, you
We're
act
not
on
gonna come up with
instinct.
a plan.
Anymore.
We attack and that's it.
Okay.
You want to hear my plan? Stab about everyone in this casino.
But the next time that we do drop back into initiative, we'll just use these numbers again. And it may be
Sounds fair.
combat, it may be something else. I will reserve that until later.
Okay, so which one are we going to do? Going to the Mighty Hand building or the one with Trident on it?
You guys are currently in Archon, which is the Trident building. And it's like where the spears are.
Got it.
There were 7, but now there's 5 because 2 of them got broken or destroyed or lost or something.
Bastards.
Is one of the spears named Ricky?
Freddy, you stole a mask. What were you going to do?
I was just gonna head to the I was gonna go inside the casino, just look around.
Okay.
I mean, everyone's pretty much distracted by me at the moment, so you should be able to get in.
Yeah, everyone's in the casino. I'm just
Okay.
gonna make an executive decision. Everyone in the casino. I just like move all of your tokens inside the building. Everyone's in the casino now.
Casino.
Nice.
The
God
inside of
himself is
the
teleported.
casino is sort of this because it's square shaped, it has this cross sectional design to it, where basically in each 4 corners there is a different section of the building. In one corner is just like a bunch of slot machines. In another is like a bar with like a pool table and like a smoking area. In another corner is a lounge with like a buffet and whatnot. And then in the other is let's see, what have I described so far? There's a bar, there's the lounge and eating area, and then there's the there's probably more gambling over there, but it's not like it's cards. It's like cards and stuff. It's like gambling against other people, while one of the other corners is gambling on machines and whatnot.
Havelock,
What?
I have an idea.
What is this idea?
Gambling to get the spear.
Havelock's looking him dead in the eyes right now. You want to repeat that, buddy?
We're going to gamble with spears.
I don't think they're going to gamble away the most important thing.
But another
I
important thing,
mean, in this city, anything's possible.
This is actually a
you.
really good idea. Because Havelock,
We
you
need
have a
some-
trident. If you say that you want to gamble that, they might have to go down and get one.
or we could use Havelock himself because he's like one of the
Motherfucker!
rare species in the world currently.
I'm the last of an ancient 4 species. Of course I'm the rare.
Exactly.
I'm rarer than Freddy over there, and he's a damn Zagan.
Half dragon.
And look what I just said.
Shut up, Freddy.
Like, the boss will pay a high price for you.
All right, let's gamble.
So you're gonna use me as a
and
bargaining
the
chip, you
dude.
dick?
Yeah?
When the hell did I become a damn gamble?
When you became valuable.
Became annoying.
What? Okay, I don't
I'm gonna
quite.
slap
I don't care
Donnie
the
real
question.
Yes.
How much would I sell for?
Damn, he's trying to figure out how big of the difference. Freddy Zealous.
Dragons tend to go for a premium.
Get out for me.
Most popular people are interested in, like the tier list is like humans, and then like elves is pretty up there, and then people go for like the rare species, but those are usually to like eclectic collectors.
What would mine be ranked?
It wouldn't be on there.
Yeah, you would be like triple Q.
I'm the damn legendary Pokemon of this casino.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
a
a
shiny
shiny
legendary.
No.
I'm the
You're not
shiny
even the legendary.
legendary.
You're missing no. You're not supposed to
Oh, yeah,
exist
I'm
in this
missing no.
game, and yet you do.
So yeah,
Like
they
you're blank.
man, they're
So,
about to
yeah,
pull
how
out their
impressive would
Pokédex
Joshua
because they
be?
want to catch them all.
Mm-hmm. You actually see like one of the vampires like leans into his cuff and kind of whispers something, and you can tell that he's sending a message to his boss. He's like, "Hey, boss, you might want to get down here and check this out. I think you're gonna
perfect.
like what you're gonna see."
My first victim.
Trust me, how.
I don't trust any of you.
You
I
took me long
hardly
enough.
know. Havelock like points at Hogio. He's probably the most trustworthy out of all of you.
Help
Trusty
fix your
Papa.
spear.
I paid you to do it.
And
It's
also
like
save
if I
your
say,
big
"Oh yeah,
factor.
I
Like
healed
that
you,
one.
but I made you pay 50 coins."
So there are 2 times I've saved your break hat when you got injured or killed.
Didn't you try throwing it through a portal?
Yes, but it didn't happen. But now it's not. I would try to redeem myself by saving it.
Whatever you say, buddy. I'll listen to what the human has to say.
Not human.
Not you. Hogio.
Me.
The short man.
Currently, I think it'd be a fairly good bet that if you do manage to wager your spear and they go to grab it, one of us could follow in the form of a maintenance worker. Figure out the combinations, follow them in, and then get the others. Then we just
Or did,
kick our way back out of here and go over to the control station.
Or we
Or
could try
you could-
our luck.
let them get the spear and have Lock can just teleport to the spear and just take all of them.
That's if they don't have any
Intentionally
magic
lose.
blocking mine.
I
If there's
doubt
any
they would.
kind of magic barriers, then I won't be able to teleport.
I doubt it.
You think that the most valuable items they have wouldn't be protected by some kind of magic?
They're literally entire city filled with super powerful and magical
Yes,
vampires.
but if you didn't
accurate.
listen to what the woman said, she literally said that the right-hand man of the owner of the casino has been murdered multiple times so people could try to rob that spiel. If someone's that willing to do that, something tells me they probably have made safety measures. If magic was just the simplest way to do this, this place would have been robbed a long time ago.
It has been.
I mean, 2 of the spears are missing. And it's very hard to break them, so I don't think they were broken.
I had
mean,
always assumed that one of the ones that were missing was yours, and it's just slightly broken now.
I was never a member of the Royal Guard. I was a royal assassin.
And the
Royal
one,
Guards protected the royal family. I was sent to murder anyone that was annoying.
and you got it by extension.
You got
I was given the weapon because of the fact that I managed to do good.
Is that?
And again, I don't think I'm really anything compared to the Royal Guards. I heard one of them managed to fight a damn Kragan by himself.
You bought it back in.
Yes, but we had a group. He fought it by himself.
Piss posh.
Whatever you say, buddy.
So,
I'm willing to do the gamble, but if I lose my spear, you're going to die today.
Also, you want
So many threats. We could just do this so simply.
All right, let's do the
If you
gambling
bet-
plan.
Woo, gambling.
I hate every single one of you right now. Let's just do this already.
We literally don't have to do this.
We don't have to do a lot.
Let's just get this over with.
Let's do it.
Lead the way, gambling man. I don't know
Yeah.
what any of this stuff really is. The way we gambled was by fighting.
This place is boss. I like to make a major business opportunity.
That's not a business opportunity. That's just a gamble.
Yeah, but something very major that he would be interested in.
I mean, the boss is already getting called down because of me.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
They're probably
Yeah.
gonna try to kidnap me at some point.
So I'm gonna go to the lower level, wait for them to pass, and we follow them to the vault.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Okay, I got your back.
Yep, we're gonna disguise ourselves as best we can and head towards the lower levels.
I'm not like really good
Oh,
at
you
disguise
will.
myself. I think I'll just go down one level and wait at the kitchen level. And if anything happens, I'll go 1 or 2 stores down.
If I'll try and keep a good bearing on where you are and use the message spell. I hope there's nothing in the way that could cause it to not go
mean-
through.
You know my name, so you don't need to know where I am.
Is Phil here? Because he hasn't been talking.
And I've just been letting you guys talk. I would say that the message spell would absolutely work because usually they prohibit magic users from being able to use magic with like all sorts of binds and brands and whatnot when people get put into servitude.
I'm no damn slave.
Yeah, so it's not like any of the architecture is probably gonna prohibit you. That's what I was trying to say.
Also, yeah, I was just wondering about the message cantrip because I'm not trying to use any third level spells just yet. Since combat's
I
just
would have loved that.
Since combat seems like it's a minute away. Yeah, Mask of Many Faces, putting on a employee uniform, heading towards the first and second levels.
And you're trying to look like a servant?
I'm trying to be as nondescript as possible.
Okay. Make a deception or performance check. And you'll have
I'm going
advantage.
back to Sparrow, I'm going back to my roots. I'm
Okay.
attempting to be a help so that I can go to a lower level to gain access to an item in the cargo hold. Very, very first session.
Exactly.
And we're nearing the end.
Damn.
This is
Alright.
amazing.
Deception check 35.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Nobody bats an eye.
Oh, yours got good at learning how to blend in, not
Mhm.
being noticed.
I mean, you're surrounded by every one of us. You definitely have to figure out how to blend in.
I'm just riding the coattails of weirdness. That way they just look at me and they're like, oh hey, here's another guy.
Mm.
They were like, "Hey, are you with
But
them?"
ye- Who? Oh, pardon me. And then just walk on by.
Yeah, nobody talks to you at all. You just go down
Yeah.
towards the basically holding cells rating area for it's not much. It's oh actually no, you're just going down one floor. So this is sort of like the kitchen area.
Yeah, and then I was gonna separate from Sierra.
Okay. Yeah, this is basically like the back area for like an establishment where there's the kitchen, there's the laundry room, you know, there's a whole bunch of like, you see like mountains of sheets, you know, and whatnot, all that sort of nonsense.
Can we say that you were driving one of those like cars with like trays and foods that you usually have like in hotels, and I'm just like on the lower section?
Okay, yeah, if you want to sneak in there, because as a Naga, you would definitely draw a little bit more attention, even if you do have a good disguise. So I'll let you do that. Yeah, you like sneak into a cart, and Holgir's pushing you around. Oh wait, no, you guys wanted to separate.
Yeah, like he's going to leave me at the kitchen level with the cart, and he's going down to the
okay
to the cell level, and if anything happens, I will just go downstairs.
Okay, sure. Okay, then yes, Holgir, then you do go downstairs and you can see it's not so much as like a prison necessarily, but you can see that these rooms really aren't much to them other than like some very basic cots and whatnot, some just very like furniture that's sort of like carved into the walls and whatnot. It's like more cold and barren, like a morgue, I guess.
Can I hang around here for a couple of minutes to sort of gauge how the servants themselves feel?
Okay.
Because this feels like depressed dorm room, not necessarily enslaved
I mean,
people.
this is probably one of the nicer places to be working at, and especially because these people are like walking on the around on the main floor, like bussing tables and whatnot. They have to look nice, so they are treated relatively well. You know, their cheeks have color to them. You know, they're not just like completely sucked dry. So this isn't one of the worst places to be working, but they are stuck here forever. So nobody's happy, but you know, things could definitely be worse.
Okay. Not gonna go for like a prison break type deal then.
Not unless you're going to free the entire city.
Yeah. In that case...
These people aren't desperate to get it out of here. And you would guesstimate that most people that even are far too terrified to try and do anything.
Fair enough. That's definitely seeking out a rebellion entity, not necessarily Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Unless you want to put on like a full Footloose presentation.
Not tonight.
Okay.
I don't have the mental energy to put something like that together.
I don't have the spell slots.
I mean, I kind of do. And I kind of could. But I kind of don't wanna.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily blend in down here. Nobody really pays attention to you. People are just minding their own business.
I want to use my 36 anonymity to scout out the entrance to the third floor. That way I can determine whether or not I should just sneak in with Pass Without a Trace, or if I should just continue the ruse with my 36.
It is at the end of the hall, and this is one of the doorways that is like locked. You can see that most of these other doors probably would lock in like in case of emergency or like whenever they shut down, which they don't, because there's like no nighttime or daytime here anyways. It's just constantly running. But you can see that where the next staircase leads downwards, there is like a big solid double door. And it's made of brass.
Okay. Is there any specific guards that would be nearby would obviously have the key? Or the amount of time I'm waiting here, do I see anybody?
You
Oh, no,
you
this
don't
is
see
that-
any guards around, but you do know that like one of the rooms is closed, and you can hear sounds coming from behind the door,
Is
and you can see that all the other people nearby feel like really uncomfortable.
is
Um,
is this that door that they need to turn into mist to go through?
Yes, you would assume so.
Gotcha.
You actually don't see a set of like there's not like a keyhole. That was the word I was looking for. There are handles, but you like test them and they don't work. The door is locked basically, but you would assume magically, like there might be a passcode or something.
Okay. My question was, is there any gaps other than the? You said there was not a keyhole.
There is not a keyhole. There is like space,
Oh.
where it swings, so it's not like flush top and bottom. And then there is also kind of like a window grate in both doors.
Does the window grate have glass in it?
Nope.
Oh, sick. Can I polymorph my way through there?
Yeah, if you want to turn like into a bug or something.
Why you
Yeah,
just
I'll turn
go-
myself into a fly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
Okay, you polymorph into a fly and you hear, and you like turn and look, and there's like one serpent that's just like freaked out, and they like blink and rub their eyes and like, I need some sleep, and they lay down and put like a hand over their forehead.
Let's go.
Like, I'm seeing things. Yeah,
Walk
you just-
around, guy.
Holger just pops out of existence. What's everyone else doing?
It's not the first time I've done that.
And it's like waiting on like boss to show up.
Okay, so you guys are just sort of hanging out in the lobby. Yeah, I think like at this point, like in the center, there's like this big elevator that like dings and opens up, and you can see this like big man. You can see that he's probably like 6 feet wide, and like 10 feet tall. I'm trying not to say like kingpin, but definitely like square shape of a man.
Very hefty.
Basically, if you imagine like Kingpin's body, but with like a pinstripe suit, and he's got like a pompadour, and a snidely whiplash mustache. Just like the most comical but evil looking character you can think of. And he steps out and he says, well, what do we have here? And he glides. You would think that like this big man would like stomp around, but he like just glides across the carpet over towards Havelock.
Not one like stand between them. Like I'm sorry. I'm only here for a proposition.
I'm always interested in new business ventures. Tell me, why have you come to see me?
I heard you had a very intriguing collection of beer. And I was wondering if you could be possibly interested in a small exchange of sorts.
He raises an eyebrow.
Zani, that means keep going.
See, I've traveled a very vast land and in search of this creature you see before you.
He strokes his chin. He's wondering where this is going. This is usually longer than his normal. Yes, he is wide Putin. Thank you.
Wide Putin.
Could I just walk over to Johnny?
Okay.
Alright. I'm intrigued by this conflict.
He is in fact one of his very last of his kind that are still left. And I was wondering if you would be
Gotta
interested
rub it
in that we will be going to trade some of your spears in exchange for him.
How many you want?
Hmm?
How many do you want?
He said how many you want.
So you say you currently have only 3?
Yes, I only have 3 left, and I'm very eager to hold on to them. You know that he has 5.
Well, I don't really like the sound of. Well, you know, I don't really quite like. I really don't like people who tend to try to take advantage of lack of knowledge. So, try and get a more honest answer. If it
I
would be
have
so-
3 spears left. I'll trade you 1 for his staff, and another for him. That way I still have 1 to complete my collection.
Is he, so I know he has 5.
You can make an insight check.
Oh yeah. I throw that with disadvantage. Oh well. Oh, I'll use an auto 20.
Okay, but you still have disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, cause
So the 20 is the highest roll, but you still have to roll and take the lower number.
the first one was an 18, the other one was a 1.
Okay, I will allow you to take the 18 then.
Okay.
You really can't get a read on him. You can't really tell if he's lying or telling the truth. Nothing about him is trustworthy, but he is coming at you with what he is saying. So you can believe him or choose not to, but you understand that if you push him, he's probably not going to budge much.
Can I help out in any way?
What are you
I mean,
doing?
of course, pushing him doesn't do much. You see how big he is?
I like this one. It has a sense of humor, which is hard to find in these trying times. I look forward to breaking him. He twiddles
Padlock
his
like opens
mustache.
his mouth.
Oh, the
Ooh.
temptation of the temptation of rolling intimidation, just giving him a death stare. Ah!
You've got a mask on, so he's
Yeah,
not paying
he-
attention to
he
you.
told you nothing.
All right, I'll take off the mask. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Oh,
you've
math.
brought more guests.
Yeah, I had that thing to bring down usual.
That one would fetch a fine price. What are they going for nowadays? 18,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I'll give you 20 on the spot. No negotiation.
I did.
What do you say, Johnny?
I'm tempted
I'm
now.
still
Just
walking
tell
around.
tell him now.
If you just want to sell Freddy for 20,000 gold pieces, they'll take him downstairs right now.
Can I roll for
Damn,
intimidation?
the end of the campaign.
Yeah, roll for
Freddy
intimidation,
sold into
Freddy.
slavery.
I got a 25.
Okay, yeah, you're staring him daggers, and he doesn't mind, basically.
He's
Yeah,
had a new
in
talent.
fact, he looks a little excited. You can see some goosebumps.
Ooh, he's into
He's like,
that, Freddy.
Ooh, I can feel this one's anger. What do you say, Johnny? 20,000 gold pieces.
I'm pretty tempted just to say yes.
I mean, what's
will
stopping
throw
you?
you across the casino.
It would get Freddy downstairs.
He is right.
I mean, you're
I'll
not
give you a lot
wrong.
of money. Just promise Freddy like half of it.
You
No,
can see
like,
him like
two-thirds.
squeezing his palms a little bit, like you can tell that he is like salivating, but definitely like holding firm. I can see that you're on the fence about this. Allow me to incentivize you. And he snaps his fingers, and a vampire walks over, and he plants down a chest, and he opens it, and you can see that it's full of gold pieces.
Fuck it.
He's wetting the
I
whistle.
look at Johnny. I just give him a nod. Just do it. Only on one condition.
I mean, are you saying this in character? Are you communicating right now?
Yes.
I'm not used to servants making requests or even demands.
It's a
This
very
is a
simple
day for
request.
excitement. What?
It's a very simple request. I just asked if I could keep my weapons.
He actually perks up and says, I get to keep this one's weapons as well? Ooh, a
Oh, no,
fighter
I'm
I
keeping
can
my
see.
weapons. I like to keep my weapons on my person, please.
He waves a little dismissively and looks at Johnny. I think the 2,000 extra should help cover his equipment.
What the top? I will agree.
Do you need more time to think about it? Because we can jump back over to Holgear.
Nah. You hear me?
Barely. You keep getting quieter and quieter. I keep having to turn you up.
How well can you hear me now?
Yeah, it still feels like you're whispering a little bit, but I can keep turning you up.
Let's press it. Hello?
Hello.
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 Yeah, I'll have to agree to your deal. For the draft Dragonborn.
Yes, we can still talk business about this one. And they slam the chest closed, and he moves it and sets it beside you. And then that vampire comes over towards Freddy and just gives you a solid look, Freddy, like, get moving.
Right. Fine.
And he leads you over towards the elevator. And then the main mob, the mob boss, starts rubbing his hands together and says, "Oh, I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name's Archie. And he goes to like shake your hand, Johnny, with a massive hand. And Freddy, as you are led into the elevator and the doors close, the guy motions towards the person in the corner, and they press a button, and you begin going up in the elevator, and you are being taken to the 17th floor.
Shit.
Holgear, you
Coolest
are
thing I've
currently
done.
a fly, and you are zipping down some steps. And you can see that these steps are very old. Like, there's dust. No one's come down here in a long time. And eventually you do come down to sort of like this parking lot area, where it seems almost just sort of open with a bunch of like these concrete pillars and whatnot. And then you can see like some chests and some actual like metal boxes and like caskets and barrels and things and whatnot. And then you do see at the very center of this area is like a big metallic structure with a big old vault door on it.
Yeah, it's about as classic as a vault door you can get. Fuck, I don't know how to unlock a vault door. Wait, yes I do. What am I talking about? I have just the thing for this, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll run over to it and give my chime of opening a ting. This hollow metal tube measures about 1 foot long, weighs 1 pound. You can strike it as an
That
action,
spells
pointing at
disappointment.
an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object. If no lock or latches remains, the object itself opens. The chime can be used 10 times. After the 10th time, it cracks. I'm willing to burn all charges if need be.
No. It's basically like the knock spell, right?
Yes.
You transform back into a human, and then you pull out your little
Yes.
chime and give it a little ding, and you watch as the big sort of lock just sort of like spins, and all the sort of bars slide out of the way, and then the door opens up. And inside you can see a small round chamber. This is like a 60 feet diameter room, and you can see that it is just piled high with platinum pieces. And you can see that there are some like cases with gemstones and whatnot, and there's like a bunch of different like golden statues. This all looks like ancient architecture, probably from original Dorado, because they look like Orkin, like Havelock's people and whatnot. And you can see all of them are like in various poses and whatnot, but you do not see any in armor or holding weaponry.
Oh. I didn't even think of the possibility he's got them up on his wall like as frickin' hunting trophies. That could just as easily be it. It 100% there's no weapons or armor in here?
I mean, you can do a quick little search around.
Yeah, and I'll do a detect magic if I can.
Okay. You do detect that there is some trap magic. There was stuff in the door. that just like when it got opened, basically you didn't get zapped with lightning when you were trying to fiddle with it, you know, a bunch of stuff like that you just completely bypassed and avoided. Also there was there's like some stuff that basically if you move anything out of here, it'll like explode in flame and whatnot, that you know. Basically everything in here is booby trapped, that if it gets moved without getting dispelled, you'll just basically die. Nothing's like cursed or anything, but it's all like sigils of warding or whatever. That's
Man, I don't have dispel magic and I want money. Oh well.
I mean, there is stuff outside of this vault, just not platinum pieces and diamonds.
I don't know, but there's so much thick, nasty loot.
Um,
I'll grab whatever's not cursed on the way back out then.
There is nothing in this vault right here that is not cursed. There is like the other chests outside of this little room that aren't cursed, that you could like, if you want to go through and like sort through some crates and chests and whatnot looking for stuff, you could do that. But all of like the super valuable stuff in here is enchanted. There is also two other things of importance that you notice, is that the carpet leading into this chamber has a magic sigil underneath of it, that if anyone were to walk over it, it sends a signal somewhere. You also notice something else with detect magic, that there is something animated. There is an animated creature inside of the vault with you, and you watch as the towers of platinum move and fall over as a golem rises. A golden golem turns and looks at you.
Fuck.
We're gonna jump back over towards Sierra. What are you doing? Are you just waiting, just hanging out? Actually, I
Yeah,
guess
well,
Holger, if you want to
wait.
send a message or do something real quick, we can kind of throw these things together.
Yeah, I'm definitely shooting a message up whenever I didn't see the tridents, that no tridents down here. At post detect magic, I will report that everything is cursed, putting everything that I took back now. Oh shit, there's something in here. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I can reply to message, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You have a way out?
Yes, it'll be close. Ooh. We lost Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap this up pretty quick. Or if we want, we can just sort of like call it here. But if you want to have like some final thoughts, we can do that real quick.
Yeah, I'm just asking because if you want me to, like, I don't know, try to bend the brass door, you can slide under it.
Yeah, I mean, Sierra currently needs to get through like the holding pens before she can even get down the steps, because she's currently up 2 levels in the kitchen area near the stairs.
I've got it. It's just a question of whether or not I want to expend extra spell slots, and I don't really want to expend my spell slots.
I mean, to be fair, Holger, all you have to do is step out of the thing without stealing anything, and if it moves, it might explode, because it's also has this enchantment on it that if it steps outside of it'll
well,
activate the glyph of warding on it.
In that case, I'm fine. I'll just loot the chests on the outside and then be big chillin'. Make sure I don't step on the carpet.
Wait.
Oh well,
can
you
like,
stepped on the carpet on your way in.
Oh, I thought I got up to the vault as a fly and then... My bad.
Oh well, that was the thing. It was that it was only inside of the doorway. So basically, anyone that
okay.
goes through the door gets alerted.
Gotcha. Well,
Okay, I have a question. Can you stand like at the door and use your telekinetic to shove the golem outside detonating the golem and all the other sigils. So they are all gone, and you can loot everything.
Well, I mean,
No,
he
Not
would be
really.
within the blast
Everything-
radius.
Okay.
everything in the vault is bad. I'm just gonna lock it up and then take whatever's not nailed down.
Yeah, that's his plan, basically, is that he doesn't want the stuff to blow up. I mean, unless you want to make this building have unexpected construction renovations.
Man, and here I thought I was gonna be the one committing war crimes today.
Here, look, you guys think about that for a moment. You, and in fact, if you guys want to go into the other voice channel and talk about what you want to do, or if you just want to think about it and message each other, let's jump back to Johnny and Havelock and what you guys are doing in the main lobby. Yeah, Freddy, you're going up the elevator.
I know. I'm trying to think of what could possibly happen to me.
Yeah, Freddy, the last thing you see is Faye looking at you with a very concerned face as the doors close.
And I just like smile at her, just like thinking I got a plan. I got a plan.
You're lying to yourself. All right, Johnny, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's saying that he has 3 spears. He's willing to trade 1 for Havelock and 1 for his trident, and so he can keep 1.
And also, I get another bin proposition as well. I just so happen to be a master, like, I guess artisan, you would call it. When it comes to forging and imbuing magical enchantments.
He's not sure where you're going with this, but
And I would be happy to work with you, providing any magical equipment, building, or any kind of sense if you need anything made. I'd have to work with
look,
you. In
if you're coming in here looking for a job, that's not how we do things. If I need something, I'd call you. But you came here because you had something for me, and I've been a good host. I've listened to your spiel, and we've made a good trade already. I've made my offer. What do you say?
I'll agree to it.
Good. If you wait a moment, I can have my guys bring the spears here. Please, why don't you join me for a bit of enjoyment for the meantime? What's your poison? And he kind of like leads Johnny away towards one of these 4 corners, asking him what sort of things do you enjoy? Do you enjoy gambling? Do you enjoy alcohol or drugs or something?
I'll let you pick for me.
Very well. I haven't had good drink in a while. And he like takes you over to the lounge area, and immediately there's like a bunch of servants that are like tending to you guys and like rubbing all different parts of his body, and if you allow, they'll rub you too and whatnot, and like bring you different like foods and beverages and things and whatnot. And it's like he's very scummy, and he's like, I always like to sweeten my beverages with a little drink of the nectar. And he like grabs like one like I think he just like grabs one child and picks it up and just starts sucking the blood out of it until it just sort of it collapses on the floor. You're like, it makes me feel alive to enjoy these pleasures. And then he like gets like a big bottle of wine and just drinks it.
Weird.
Surprisingly, it reminds me of the Queen.
Sure.
In Havelock, there are like 8 vampires that surround you and sort of just like, they don't move you anywhere, but they just kind of like bring you over, I guess, to the side because the transaction hasn't happened yet. But just sort of like wherever you want to walk at the moment, I guess. These guys are like the Secret Service surrounding you.
Havelock's is like gonna say out loud to them. If any one of you inside taking a bite, my teeth are sharper than yours.
Make an intimidation check
I'm gonna use an auto 20.
for a total of.
20.
Imagine.
I mean, you could roll first to see how well you do, and then decide if you need the auto 20. But okay, they don't say a peep.
Fine.
Freddy, you eventually arrive onto a floor where it is like the entire floor of this building is a room. It is like gilded marble. It is like the nicest room you've ever seen. Even like the plush pillows are like woven with gold and everything. Like everything in here looks gold.
Okay.
And he just sort of gestures for you to go first off the elevator. You step off the elevator.
Sure.
Okay. You step out onto the elevator, and you would assume the sound of your steps to echo throughout this chamber, but they don't. It's just sort of a nice and pleasant. They've magically adjusted the acoustics here, which is nice. And as you're looking around enjoying the sights of this room, you hear the sound of doors closing, and you look, and the vampire leaves you completely alone in this room and goes back down in the elevator.
Is there anyone else here?
Not that you are aware of.
Are there any windows?
There are not. You are in a giant golden room. You look everywhere. Everything is golden. All the different furniture and items and tables and chairs, and even the food and drink looks golden.
Should have killed him when I had a chance.
And you look down at your reflection in the floor, and your reflection is just like completely washed over with gold, yellow. SMH, y'all don't
I'm
split the party.
disgusted. I am disgusted.
That's great.
Let's see. What can I do here? You said that everything's made out of gold, right?
Yep. Do you
I
need some
doubt
time to
that
think
any-
about it? We can come back to you.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to like maybe break down a wall.
Okay. Yeah, you can go to one of the 4 walls. I mean, yeah, there are like other smaller walls sort of like breaking up this room. Imagine like the golden back rooms. That's where you're at right now.
This man got the VIP skin of the back rooms.
But you just want to like break down a wall.
Yes. No weapons, just
The back room's
Bare
got 1,000
fists.
kills.
Make an attack roll.
unarmed strike. All right. Do I have to roll for damage or just attack?
Yes, roll damage, but roll to hit first.
I got a 19 to hit.
Okay. And what'd you get for damage? Are you just like throwing haymakers at the wall? Or you like you're scratching it with like your claws, right? You're not using a weapon or
Yes.
anything? Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you get for damage?
As for damage for claws, I got an 8.
Okay. You rear back and just slash at one of these walls and you tear through like there's like a cool curtain that's like a Gildan drawing that's been like sewn into this tapestry sort of thing. And you cut through it and through the wall as well, and you can see that it is pure gold all the way through. And then you hear a voice that says, "Ah, brute!" And then you watch as the tapestry starts to unwind, and then it winds itself back up and reforms, as well as the scratch marks in the wall reform. And then you hear a voice that says, "You absolute brute."
Who the hell was that?
You turn and look at the tapestry as it glares at you. That hurt. And then suddenly the couch just absolutely... Actually, make a dexterity saving throw. As the couch attempts to sweep your legs, knocking you prone onto it.
Oh no. I think I know where this is going.
I like to use an auto 20.
Okay. You leap over the couch.
Oh, imagine, right?
And you can hear this voice all around you in this golden room as this voice echoes around and says, "Oh, a fighter then. Oh, joy. It's been a long time since they fed me something of sustenance." And you watch as
like
this
you already-
golden room starts to shift and change. And you actually watch as coming up from the floor, like Terminator 2 style, you watch as these golden warriors appear and says, "Oh, fight for me. I do love to play with my food." We're not
Why
going to
does
jump
it
back
remind
over to
me of
whole
that-
gear.
Why does that remind me of that damn robot from that one game that I forgot the name of it?
GLaDOS?
No, not GLaDOS. It's like Russian themed. It's like
Oh,
Russian
Atomic Hearts?
robot.
Think about it and then get back to us.
I
Whole
think
gear.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Trying to find
The
a
one with
GIF.
those weird robot twins, right?
Yeah.
Communist?
Atomic
they keep saying
Hearts?
Comrade. Yes. They keep calling you Comrade Major. That's what I remember it because.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the damn refrigerator that's
Yeah,
into
the
torturing
refrigerator.
you?
Yeah.
Anywho, I get the reference now. Whole gear, what are you doing?
Yes.
I deserve an egg point.
There is a
Uh,
platinum golem that is looking at you. Did you take anything, or did you cast detect magic
Nope.
first? Okay,
Detect magic
it's
first.
it's just staring at you then.
I continue to look at it and back away slowly.
Okay, it kind of like moves towards you, but it does not look like it's going to step out of this vault.
I exit the vault and
Okay.
shut the door.
You shut the
Good
door
day.
on it. It stays inside. All right. Crisis
Good day, sir.
averted.
Man, you
You
could've
said there
blown
were
up
other
the whole
chests out
thing.
here?
Yes. If you want to do like a quick search through them looking for like spear-sized chests or whatnot, you can do that. Whatever, probably perception or investigation. I'll sort of. I mean, if you're just sort of looking around for chests of that size, that would be perception. But if you actually want to start like opening up things, roll for investigation.
I'll do perception to begin with.
Okay.
Just, I got a 21.
With a 21, you really don't think that anything like that would be down here. I mean, you see some like really big crates, but they would probably have multiple things in them. So there's not really anything that sort of matches that sort of style, from what you can tell at least.
Okay, so more than likely like a display case in their penthouse or something.
That is a good deduction to come to.
Where else would rich Vegas-style people put things?
A secret vault.
In their stomach.
Well, no, this guy's like one of the Joe Rogan type people. He's just got it like strapped under the underside of his coffee table. He's just gonna kick it over when he gets to his room.
I'm not sure whether or not to feel bad that you've just like completely blown through the whole facade of this character, or that I'm really good at describing characters.
I'm not sure. That's just the weird
Why not
mental
both?
image my brain gave me.
Okay.
But yeah, if
what do
there's
you wanna do?
anything of value as I poke in some of these.
Oh, lots of things. You like open up chests and they're full of like golds, objects, and memorabilia, and like different things. Oh wait, how long does detect magic go for?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, you just want to like run around with detect magic and see if you find any magic objects.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see if there's any goodies.
Yes, there is a few things. There is some animated objects. There's like some furniture that like stays clean. There's not really anything of like specific use or utility that you can sort of tell. There's no like weapons or anything, other than like weapons that sort of like are magical just for the basis of like staying clean and whatnot.
Ornamental.
What?
Nothing besides ornamental weapons.
Damn, so this place really is just storage. This vault was bait.
I will say that there is like this one crate that you open it up and it's basically like this golden hourglass. Actually, the sands are golden, but the actual casing of it seems to be carved of stone.
Oh, this seems interesting.
And it has
taking that.
time manipulation.
Ooh. Yep. Taking that
Okay.
into the bag.
It's at this point that you can hear like stomping on the stairs, and you hear like a voice complaining like, "Freaking things on the fritz again, give me false reports, and like, what do I have to come?" You can just hear like this guy loudly complaining to himself, but there is somebody coming.
I'm going to.
You could probably, go through maybe one more chest if you want to.
No. If there's nothing pinging on detect magic, then I'm not gonna go for it. I'll just.
There is a golden hairbrush which does seem to have transmutation magic.
I mean, if that's in the same chest, then I'll grab that.
It's not in the same chest, but you could easily go over and grab it.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Go ahead and add Sands of Time and Samson's hairbrush to your inventory. These are not items that I have made yet, so just make a note. And actually, I will do that too.
Why do I feel like Samson's hairbrush is from something? It feels like it was from.
It is
the,
biblical.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I thought it was from the Curse of Strahd campaign.
No.
Did we have? Was there even a Samson type character?
No, there wasn't. I did make a bunch of different
Daniel?
amulets that were pieces of people's souls, which gave you like an aspect of that person's character and allowed you to revive them if you had the capabilities. But
Yeah. Weird that that's what merged in my mind. Anyway. I think I'm going to not polymorph this time. I think this time I'm just gonna go for a straight pass without a trace and just sneak my way out.
Okay.
And how we're going to go through the door?
Well, I assume the door is still open because he's in here.
Okay, so you just want
Yeah.
to sneak around him?
Yeah, if I could just go around him, that'd be nice.
All right, just go ahead and roll a stealth check.
The thing is, if this guy is a vampire, can he just like turn into mist and go under the door like you did?
Well, is he a vampire? I thought he was maintenance.
You don't know at this point. You just hear a voice.
Oh. In that
Actually,
case,
you
I'll
know what?
wait.
Make a perception check. Or what's your passive perception?
Something stupid like 24.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you can hear that this person has a slight New Yorker accent, which leads you to believe that it's one of the vampires.
Ah, yes. In that case, I will be polymorphing.
Okay.
I can do a fly. And I'm going out the door.
Okay. Yep, you can easily get past him and go out the door. And there is like a vampire, and you can see that he's got like stains on his shirt. He probably was in the middle of eating. He's like, "Oh, I have to go check on this stupid thing," and you know. Yes. He comes and checks on the vault, and he says, "Holy shit, thing's unlocked. You left this thing unlocked." And he starts investigating the scene as you go up and out and reunite with Sierra, I guess.
Yep. I just can't believe I just created a legend. Somebody broke into the vault and didn't even steal anything. Stole
Yeah,
some
you-
hairbrushes.
You pulled a Carmen Sandiego.
That's what I'm here for.
It's about
yep.
the money, it's about the message.
Exactly.
You make your way back up to the kitchen, and you cannot find the cart that Sierra was hidden under.
Fuck. There's a banquet or something going on right now, right?
I mean, there's like constant food getting churned out and whatnot, but yeah.
Oh, hell.
Johnny, a tray full of food gets brought over to you. And you can see that it's like this, it's some sort of something meat that you're not sure what it is, but he's like, "Oh, this is one of my favorites." And he, takes a bite into it, and, I think he just like grabs it with his bare hands and grabs just like a big chunk of meat, starts shoveling it into his face, and says, "Here, go on and try it."
I'll try it.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I knew it. $26.
Okay. You can definitely tell that this thing is not safe for human consumption. However, you are only half human, and it is painful, almost unbearably so. But I think you're able to sort of like play it off and continue eating, and you can see that he like raises an eyebrow and he's like, "All right, maybe this guy is a vampire." Actually, make an insight check.
Oh, that's not great. 8.
Yeah, I don't think you get anything with an 8.
He looks you funny.
Yeah, he just looks like he's really excited for this food and is kind of disappointed that you're not crazy about it. Sierra, you hear Johnny's voice as you are underneath this cart.
Great. And I hear this other guy voice that I have no idea who it is.
Yes. Well, I mean, you recognize who it is. It's the big guy. Still. Anywho, the Sierra, make a perception check.
24.
From your hiding position, you can see that one of the vampire goons has sneakily started to move up behind Johnny's sitting position, and from his sleeve, he has pulled out a wooden stake.
I'm going to grab Johnny's leg and pull him like through the cart.
You're going to what?
Grab Johnny's legs and pull him like through the cart, so he just like goes to the other side.
Okay. You'll probably have to grow in size to do that, because you're not that close. Oh, actually, no. He's like right next to it because he grabbed some food. That's right. Okay, yeah.
It just seems that he have like a weird slide through the cart.
Yeah. Actually, I think I am gonna make this a contested skill check because Johnny doesn't know what's happening. Yeah, so Johnny, make a strength or dexterity saving throw, and Sierra, make a strength check.
Yeah, I got a 19 on athletics.
Okay.
That was
23. Okay, yeah, Sierra, you like grab onto Johnny's leg and he just like grabs onto the back of the couch or whatever he's sitting on and just like holds firm. And like Archie, the big guy, like teeters backwards in his chair and just completely bowls over. It's like, what the? And then just like the couch teeters back on two legs and then collapses underneath of him.
Well, I guess I delayed the attack against Johnny. This jump scare.
You can see that as Archie like starts to get back up, he's like, "Quick, get him now!" And you see a bunch of vampires leaping towards Johnny, going to kill him. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.